Hello, you guys. How are you? I hope you guys are all doing good today. Today, I would like to talk about a couple of things. Excuse me. Um, First, I would like to talk about the global news thing. Global news has been calling me since I was actually in the hospital, wanting to do another video on like me and my family. Um, Originally, they had contacted my eldest daughter, and my eldest daughter went on the news, and I don't know how many people know about it, so I'm just going to give a brief discussion about it. My oldest daughter went on the news to discuss, you know, like happy, healthy mom, you know, got really sick, didn't think anything of it, went into like the walk-in clinic, got antibiotics, got sicker, went to emergency room, and then like within like 5 minutes, I was in a bed, and they were telling me we want to intubate you. Well, they were shoving oxygen masks on my face. So that was the first time. So now the second time's happened, but I've had heart problems, like I said. So like days that I'm trying to get off my heart medication, I can't be get stressed out very much, and like on those days I can't even clean my house or move around very much because my heart will freak out. Um, so yeah, so that's why the second news report took a little while to come out. Um, yeah, and I just want everybody to understand, like, um, they didn't get to see my husband on that video, and I just want everybody to understand that my husband did not leave my side, like, did not leave it. Um, like, I have a pretty amazing husband, and I just have not had the chance to thank him as much as I should have. And I just want to give him a really big thanks because, like, through everything, he's been there, like, to the point where, like, no person can be awake that long and function, and he just didn't leave my side, quite literally. And like, you guys have to understand, like, it was almost 2 months of being in the hospital. So again, I just want to like thank what a wonderful husband I have, and um, I wish that he would have been on the news, but unfortunately, he had to be at work that day, and money's always tight with everybody, so you just got to watch where your money goes and stuff. So um, yeah, so I just wanted to shout out to my husband. I don't know if he watches my videos or not, but everything he does for me really, really matters to me. And literally, there's no way I feel like I could ever pay him back. So that's that part. So I kind of here, see, this is what I'm talking about. I kind of ramble. So I kind of want to talk about the global news thing the second time around. Because there's a couple questions in there that, of course, didn't get answered when they were here. It made sense, but on the news, they kind of put it together how they want to. Um, First, real weird thing for me is that everybody asks, where did you get it from? Um, no idea, no clue. If I were to take it a guess, uh, well, my husband's guess, not even mine, he thinks that we were at work one day. We had to go to McDonald's. It was like, just lunchtime or whatever. And we had had really gross food. So he's blaming it on that. So maybe, I don't know. But technically, I mean, I could have touched a door that somebody sneezed on. I mean, it's that easy to catch it. So I don't know where I got it from. A lot of people ask the questions like, what are the symptoms? Okay, well, because I was so low in oxygen, like I literally came to the ER with 24% oxygen. So my memories, most of them, people have had to tell me that were there because I don't remember a lot of things. So But what I do remember now and have flashbacks to is I remember being very freezing, super, super, super cold. Um, I remember that I just couldn't breathe. Um, I used to smoke cigarettes like 3.5 years ago, and I gave that up to do the e-pen. And I actually couldn't smoke the e-pen for, I don't know, I think what I would think 5 days. I actually couldn't smoke. So if that wasn't a big enough red flag for me, I'm not sure why I didn't listen to that because anytime I've ever been sick, that's never happened to me. I was always able to have an e-smoke puff. Um, so the breathing was ridiculous. And like I said, I had gone to a walk-in doctor. I believe it was Friday that I had gone to the walk-in doctor, and yes, there was rattling in the chest. My oxygen was low. I had a fever, but just gave me antibiotics. So the weekend, I remember puking. Um, the, the puking was crazy. I was puking so much that that's when I did know that, well, I didn't know at the time that I had aspirated, but because I couldn't stop puking, I remember I needed to take a breath while I was puking. So I guess that's where that would have happened. I do remember puking blood. Um, and again, if that wasn't like I wasn't cluing in and into my head how scary that was. My husband was out only for about an hour that morning that I had puked blood. He had to go get something very important done. So he had come home, and my daughter, our youngest daughter, was helping me crawl down the stairs because I couldn't actually walk down, but I don't remember that. And my brother was here, and he said I looked like a zombie. And I told you guys that before, I think, that my brother was here. But yeah, so all of these things were happening. So, fast forward or emergency room time and everything like that. You guys know how that happened. Um, so yeah, that's the experience of, basically like, and the body pain, the body pain was crazy. But if I could pick out the one and the most biggest thing that I knew is my breathing was wrong. I couldn't get my breathing to breathe properly. And yeah, I think that that's why, I waited so long because I like the common sense, the lack of oxygen was just stopping me from making sense about, what was actually happening to me. Yeah. So I don't like to ask for people to subscribe, but I'm going to start trying to remember in every video if you guys could please subscribe because, again, this isn't just like, I'm not trying to have a pity party or nothing. I'm just trying to find, like, if you're out there and you need some love and healing, like that's where this is going, is just love and healing. Um, I'm not saying anything that's happened to me is the right way or is the wrong way. I want to make that super, super clear. And I'm not even saying even the words that I'm saying, I'm trying to pronounce are proper procedures and stuff. I'm trying to, that's why I don't go into like the big, great details because just I don't want to mess up um, things, because I don't quite understand it myself or anything like that. So yeah, so please I don't, oh gosh, can't say that. Subscribe. Um, that would greatly help because, like I said, I think if we get this out there and if we just actually get talking about all types of health, mental health, physical health, um, you know, and somebody had mentioned to me in one of the posts in one of the programs that I had kind of joined up, that, talking about it is not a great thing, for some people. And I get that. I'm not saying that everybody should go talk out their problem or anything because there's lots of different therapies that people could do. But I'm a talker. So, I think that that's why this is working for me. And yes, it is working for me. I actually can't wait to see where I'm going to be in 6 months. And I think it's going to be a great place. I really do. But I still have a really big hill to climb. I'm prepared to. And like again, keep subscribing, subscribe. Yeah. And if you guys have like any questions that you want to ask me, I don't care. I'm super open. Ask me anything. And yeah, because I've seen a lot, I've been through a lot. So it would be nice to have you guys help me about different topics. So again, I hope you guys have an amazing day and I love you guys. Love.